Hey everyone, Albert Flynn DeSilver here, author of Writing as a Path to Awakening from Sounds True, the memoir Beamish Boy, and a bunch of books of poems that you've never heard of. And thank you so much for tuning in to the weekly message. I'm so psyched that you're here, coming to you from my living room every week, offering some straight talk on spirituality and creativity, in particular writing, but it can be applied to any other sort of creative endeavor. And I appreciate you tuning in. And I wanted to jump back here. Why am I showing you the cover of the book? Well, yes, I want you to remember the book. I want you to buy the book, of course. This supports my mission to serve. This is all about serving you. And I love doing the videos. I love teaching. I love writing. And I made this book. This is really my manifesto. And it's for you. And so if you got something out of it, please share with somebody that you know, somebody that you love, someone who's interested in mindfulness, interested in awareness, interested in showing up for themselves and for the world in a different way in regards to creativity, in regards to spirituality, waking up to that creative genius that is them. That's what the book is all about. And yes, I'm promoting it. Yes, I want to sell some copies. I don't really make money from books, quite honestly, but it's part of my mission. It's part of my mission to serve. And so I hope you understand that. And it's a way to kind of lead in and identify a little bit of who I am and what my mission is. And so welcome to the weekly message. Enough about that. But today and every week I'm coming to you offering some insights, some ideas, really some straight talk, unscripted, straight talk on spirituality, on creativity, on writing, and how to kind of move ourselves to that next level in our lives, in our creative lives, in our spiritual lives. And so I hope that these are useful. Enjoy them. I'm trying to drum up the energy, make these videos a little bit more exciting and more interesting. The first step is not scripting them, not really editing them at all, which could seem chaotic. Hopefully they will be grounded and useful. We'll see how this all goes and plays out. But I appreciate you tuning in and checking it out. And if there is something of value here, something of interest, something that serves you, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with some of your friends, followers, and fans. Today, what I wanted to talk about was attention, the power of attention. And one of the things we can ask ourselves is, how does a book like this get done? How does it get completed? How does someone commit and actually follow through with a meditation practice? How does that happen? And I think it happens primarily through attention. We bring our attention, our awareness to that particular activity, and it makes all the difference in the world. Someone once said that where attention goes, energy flows and results show. It's kind of a goofy little rhyming thing, but it's pretty true. It kind of makes sense, and it bears out, in my experience anyways, how we complete a book, how we devote ourselves to a regular meditation practice that's going to serve our lives, that's going to open our hearts, it's going to allow us to celebrate the possibility of our creative genius having an impact on the world. And that's really what this is about. And so consider this week, consider your attention. Where is your attention going? Where can you concentrate attention on areas of your life, whether that's finishing a book project, whether that's committing to a sitting practice or a yoga practice or a spiritual path that supports your heart, that makes you more of an aware person, that makes your heart open and compassionate towards yourself and towards others. This is a huge endeavor. And it starts with attention. It starts with simply showing up and bringing your awareness to a particular practice. And it could start with the practice of breathing. Simply taking breath in and breath out. And it might start with 5 minutes. 5 minutes of breathing practice. It might start with 5 minutes of writing practice. Just free writing. That's attention. Now, writing, what I love about writing is it's one of the most concentrated practices we have as human beings. So much concentrated energy kind of goes into the page, comes from our hearts, comes from our minds, channeled through our wrists and into the pen and out onto the page. And so we can literally script things through the power of attention. It begins in the mind. It begins in the heart. And when we return to that positive attention, things can shift, things can open up, things can loosen, they can bloom forth. How do we know what's inside of us until we write it down? So the power of intention, the power of attention, is the power of showing up, of being present, of bringing your awareness, your concentrated energy to a particular task. So consider this week where your attention is going. If your attention is going towards Netflix, a particular program, which for a small period of time is not a problem, but if you're binge watching for hours at a time, that's your attention is concentrated there. You're not participating, you're not contributing. You're being a passive person. And sometimes, as I say, sometimes that's fine, that's beautiful. Relax, chill out, watch a great program. But what happens when you bring your attention, your contribution to the page? You bring your interior world, your ideas, your vision, your dreams, your experience to the page, to share it with the world, to release it from your body. That's the power of writing that can change not only your life, but can change the life of others. So how much attention will you give to writing this week? How much mindful attention, positive attention? How much positive attention will you give to breathing? Just showing up to be present in any given moment, especially the more difficult moments, whether you're stuck in traffic, whether you're at the DMV, whether you're at the post office. Can you pause and give your attention, can you draw your attention inward? We're so used to focusing outward in our daily experience. What happens when we spend time each day bringing our attention inward to the heart, to the nourishment, to the beauty, to the wellspring of the heart? What happens? Magic happens, but find out for yourself. So spend some time bringing your attention inward this week. Bring your attention to the page. Bring your attention to the breath and to the body. And see how much you can show up with courage, given that attention, to allow yourself to be present to this very moment, on the page, in your body, and in the world. The power of attention is limitless, and it can change your life. So thank you so much for tuning in and for listening. I hope this was useful. Again, this is the weekly message. And if you'd like to learn more about upcoming events and my signature summer writing and mindfulness retreat at Shambhala Mountain this summer, this August 14th through the 18th. This is my signature, my big retreat event. I love this event. It's transformational. I'd love to see you there. You can learn more about that on albertflynndesilver.com, and you can go under the Writer's Workshop link or the events link and register soon. Registration is starting to fill up. We're trying to keep this retreat smaller and more intimate, but we'd love to see you there. So feel free to sign up at albertflynndesilver.com. Thanks always for tuning in. Until next time, live well, love well, and write well. And I'll see you next week.